What if I told you that the battle for a man's firmness and vigor isn't won in the heat of the moment, but hours before, in the deepest silence of the night, while you sleep? I know it sounds incredible, almost like a magic trick, but the most advanced science shows that the solution to a lack of potency isn't in forcing your body in the morning, but in intelligently repairing it at night. Forget everything you thought you knew about age and virility. We've been sold the idea that after 60 or 70, the only options are blue pills or resignation. But that's a convenient lie. The real enemy isn't time, but a nocturnal deficit that sabotages your system from within while you rest. I'm Dr. Ricardo Navarro, and today I'm going to reveal how a simple spoonful of something you probably have in your kitchen can flip the switch on your member's nightly autonomy, causing it to repair and strengthen itself while you sleep. This isn't a temporary fix. It's a strategy to rebuild your system from the ground up. What you'll discover in the next few minutes is the foundation for your body to start working as nature intended, recovering that morning firmness that is the true barometer of your health. You're going to understand why that simple spoonful before bed is more powerful than any method you've tried so far. And best of all, you can start this very night. But before I reveal the first ingredient, I want you to be completely honest with me and with yourself. What is your biggest frustration right now? Type a 1 in the comments if it's a lack of energy during the day, or type a 2 if it's a lack of firmness and potency in intimate moments. Your answer is anonymous among thousands, but it helps me create more content that goes straight to the heart of your problems. So you can truly understand what's at stake, I want you to know something fundamental. Blood flow to your intimate area is much more than simple mechanics. It's a barometer of your overall cardiovascular health, and, let's be honest, it's directly connected to your identity, to that feeling of power and confidence that defines you as a man. When that function fails, it's not just the body that suffers, but also your spirit, your mood, and the way you stand before the world. Let me tell you the story of a patient of mine, Juan, 71 years old. He came to my office with his shoulders slumped and, I tell you in all honesty, with tears in his eyes. He told me, "Doctor, it's not just the lack of erections, it's a deep disconnection. I feel like I'm not me anymore." This identity crisis that Juan felt is real and is suffered by millions of men in silence, believing there's no going back. But what he didn't know was that his problem had a very specific biochemical root that we could start to solve. The secret behind powerful and healthy circulation has a name: nitric oxide. Think of this molecule as the master key to your blood vessels. It's the signal that tells them to relax, to expand, allowing blood to flow freely and forcefully to where it's needed most. With age, the natural production of nitric oxide in our bodies decreases drastically, and that is the true silent thief of your masculine vigor. But here comes the most important part. The window of opportunity that almost everyone completely ignores. Your body doesn't repair itself while you're running or working. It does it at night, during the phases of deep sleep. It is in that sacred moment that your muscles rebuild and your vascular system works to produce this vital nitric oxide. And it is precisely during those hours of darkness that certain nutrients can make all the difference in the world, acting as the raw material your body desperately needs. All right, let's start stocking your power pantry. The first nocturnal treasure I'll tell you about is tart cherry juice. No added sugars, of course. I remember Jose, a 69-year-old patient, whose biggest problem was waking up 3 or 4 times a night. He started drinking a small glass before bed, and the change was dramatic. This juice is one of the best natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates deep sleep, that crucial window of repair I already mentioned. The second food is something you might have around the house: pumpkin seeds. They are a true treasure. Antonio, 66, complained of a lack of energy and potency in the mornings. I recommended a handful of these seeds as a nightly snack. Why? Because they are loaded with magnesium, which, relaxes blood vessels and especially zinc. Zinc, my friend, is the king mineral for the production of testosterone, the fundamental hormone of your masculinity. Before I reveal the third food, which is directly linked to the production of nitric oxide, I want to take a short break. It fills me with energy and motivation to know that this message is reaching far and wide, creating a community of men committed to their well-being. Please take a second and write in the comments what city or country you're watching from. I'll love reading them and knowing how far we are reaching together on this health mission. Let's continue. The third food is sweet, refreshing, and a powerful ally: watermelon. Luis, a 74-year-old patient, incorporated it into his nightly diet and noticed a remarkable difference in firmness. The science is clear. Watermelon is rich in an amino acid called L-citrulline. Your body converts this substance into L-arginine, which is basically the direct fuel for making nitric oxide. You're giving your body the exact bricks it needs to open up your arteries, and the ones coming up are even more potent. Now, I want you to understand that these foods are not silver bullets, but part of a strategy. The key is consistency, especially in that crucial window before sleep. I'm telling you this because of the story of David, 68, a man who exercised and took supplements but was still frustrated. His mistake was simple. He ignored his nighttime nutrition. He would eat dinner and forget about it, leaving his body without the tools it needed during the night. The engine of your recovery turns on while you sleep, and it needs the right fuel at the exact right time. But doctor, when will I see real results? This is the question Miguel, a 71-year-old disciplined but skeptical man, asked me. I proposed a challenge. Follow this nightly ritual without fail for 30 days and write down everything you feel. What he discovered is the exact map of what you can expect. His story isn't an anecdote. It's proof of the power of consistently giving your body what it needs, showing that age is just a number when the strategy is right. After the first 7 nights, Miguel noticed that his sleep was much deeper and more restorative. He woke up feeling truly rested for the first time in years. At 14 days, the real magic began to happen. He called me excitedly to tell me that his afternoon energy had returned, and most importantly, those morning erections he thought were lost forever had returned timidly, like an old friend coming home. By the end of 30 days, the benefits had fully consolidated. He noticed a clear increase in his physical stamina and a potency he hadn't felt in over a decade. There was even an unexpected benefit. His constant nighttime trips to the bathroom were cut in half. This is not a miracle, my friend. It's simply science. The question is no longer if this strategy works, but when you are going to start applying it. Now, the knowledge you've just received is not a mere curiosity. It's a tool of power. You hold in your hands the map to reclaim the energy and vigor that are yours by right, using the simplest and most accessible resource of all. But let me be very clear with you. Knowledge without action is just a hobby. Your biggest enemy right now is that little voice in your head that will tell you, "Bah, this is too simple. I'd better start tomorrow." Inertia, my friend, is the silent thief of vitality. Therefore, I want you to ask yourself a question and answer me with complete sincerity in the comments. What decision are you going to make today, right now? Are you going to continue being a victim of fatigue and lack of potency, hoping things will magically improve? Or are you going to take the reins once and for all, turning your night into your most powerful ally? Your health and vigor tomorrow are decided by the first conscious step you take today. Are you ready to make that commitment? If this video has opened your eyes and you want to keep learning how to protect and empower your body in ways no one else tells you, do 2 things right now. First, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss absolutely anything that's coming. And second, and this is crucial, activate that notification bell. That way you'll ensure you receive all the knowledge I want to share with you, so you can build the best version of yourself, no matter your age. Take good care, and above all, use the night to win.